Hello tipsters and tricksters, welcome back to my channel and to a new video. Salut mes tipsters et tricksters et bienvenue à ma chaîne et bienvenue à une nouvelle video. If you're new to my channel, my name is B. I'm a vintage glamour enthusiast and musician. I make vintage beauty and style videos with a little bit of sustainability, veganism and lifestyle thrown in for good measure. So if that sounds like your jam, don't forget to click the subscribe button and the notification bell so you know when my videos come out. Today I'm going to be doing a much requested hair tutorial for this look here. Many of you saw this over on Instagram and in a lookbook video that I put up that I will link up above. I promised a while ago that I would do it, but it has been freaking boiling here in France and it is still quite warm, but I'm gonna do it anyway. It's at least 7 degrees cooler than it has been, even though it's still over 30 degrees. So you'll have to excuse me if I'm a sweaty Betty throughout the video.
What have you got if you haven't got love?
Okay, so the first thing you need to do is brush your hair up into a high ponytail on top of your head. My hair is at a super annoying length where it's like just too short to fit properly into a ponytail in certain parts and they always fall down. All right, so you want to get this reasonably high on top of your head. You can see the placement there. Then what we're going to do is use the ends of your hair to create the bangs, or like curtain bangs. So if like me, you've got layers, you want to find the longer ones. They're going to go on the outside and the shorter ones are going to go on the inside. So you just need to sort of distribute your hair as so. And you can kind of see like immediately as you start to move them around that you get the right shape. So yeah, I, for some reason, have some ends that turn into like this little mini pixie fringe in the center, which I quite like. So just try and spread those out a bit, make those a focus. And then I'm just going to pin it down back here so that I've got plenty of hair hanging forward. So I'm actually pinning it right close to the ponytail itself, where the hair tie is. And I'm going to be covering this, so I'm using white clips. You can use any color you like, it's just, you won't see them, so. You want these bits to come down this way. Okay, so at the moment it looks really silly, obviously. I'm gonna just tidy up the back section in the meantime. But we are going to put the other section on top of this so that it starts to look a bit more natural, and then it's all about playing with your hair. Spray the shit out of it with the world's biggest hairspray bottle. Like, how big is this? By the way, this is a brand you can get in France that is all vegan. It even says so right on the label. So in case you're wondering, that's what I'm using. Okay. Looking fabulous. Now you're going to get a fake pony, or in the picture that you saw, hairspray. In the picture that you saw, I actually used multiple hair extensions, but it was just super time consuming and I regretted doing that at the time. So I would recommend using a fake pony, just so much quicker. And what you want to do basically is create a little bird's nest with the hair. I've left it a bit bird's nesty because I think I like that kind of 60s bed hair look. And then you're just going to place it on top of your head, pin it on down. Okay, once that's pinned to your head and neatened up a little bit, bear with me. I know this looks terrifying at this point. It will improve, I promise. Now you want to take some of these bits that you have too much of at the sides here, if you have too much, and you sort of pin them up and back into the hair to give it a more natural look and like it's your own hair, particularly if, like me, the hairpiece is not quite a perfect match for your hair. It will just blend it in a little bit better. Okay, sort of pull at things, make it a bit bigger and bushier where it needs to be bigger and bushier, pin other things down. When you're wearing a hairpiece too, it does help to spray it with hairspray. It does make it look less shiny and fake if you're using synthetic hair like I am here. Now, these side bits you want to sort of style in that 60s way. But it helps if you have a bit of hairspray on your hands from the other sections to try and give these that shape. I'm even going to bring them up a little bit because I think they look a bit too long. It's better. Okay, that's a bit better. Now I'm going to start working on these front bits to try and make them look a bit more natural. You just have to try and cover your hairline a bit so that it doesn't look like you're wearing a bad wig. This is definitely much easier in a mirror than in a viewfinder, as I always say. And when your head is not really sweaty from the summer heat. I think on me it looks a bit better if I have a sweeping bang in this direction. Get over there. But you do what works for you and your look. Everyone's face suits different shapes of bangs, so best to sort of work with that. Once you've got something that you like, I always recommend spraying the shit out of it. I've tucked a little bit behind my ear. So I like this side. I'm going to try and make this other side look a bit more natural. Some shorter bits here that I'll bring forward, and then I'll push these bits back. And I'm just gonna go away and play with this in the big mirror because I cannot see in this tiny mirror in the viewfinder, but basically want to neaten this top section up. I just want to make it a bit more high and a bit narrower, but that's the front section basically done. So there is the finished result. So yes, I hope you like it. If you like the video, please do give it a thumbs up. You can always subscribe to my channel if you want more vintage tips and tricks. I also have a Patreon, which is linked down below, where we have a really great community of people who are absolutely lovely. Thank you to my patrons. If you want to join us, we have a little Discord hub where we have monthly movie chats via video. I have curated vintage finds that I release every week, behind the scenes content, and much more. You can of course come and follow me on my Instagram. Otherwise, I will see you in the next video. Bye.